We're Nicki and Carlo and we live in Positano, Italy, except we also just bought a house in Tuscany, which we're currently renovating, so we live there too. Join us as we turn this house and olive grove into a dream home and get to grips with living in two different parts of Italy. It's really bright outside. I was just playing in the garden with Indy and I was trying to find a tennis ball which had gone into the sort of like wilderness patch over there, and I stepped into it to get the tennis ball and I found a hidden tomato vine, and it's got all of these beautiful little cherry tomatoes, little orange ones, which I know are really, really sweet. Now this vine has spontaneously grown there for about 3 years now, and it's completely hidden by all the grasses. So I'm gonna go and pick some of the tomatoes because a lot of them are ripe already. It is a beautiful day today. Anyhow, they're all hidden in here. You can see where I've just propped some up against the little railing here. But if you go in here and dig, look, they're everywhere. So I'm gonna pick some. Look at those. Those ones aren't ready yet. Okay, I've got quite a few. Let's see if I can think of something fun to do with these for lunch. But now we've got to go out, we'll take the dogs for a walk, and I've got to pop into Sorrento because in Tuscany the other week I lost an earring. I've lost one of these, which is really annoying. I took them out and changed my earrings for the first time, God, in about 10 years. And the next day I put these back in and I must have not closed one of them properly. So for now I'm actually wearing one of these, which I think are Skies, but I actually quite like them. But I'm gonna go back to the shop where I bought this and see if I can find another one that matches. Are we going? Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. No, not somebody should have. Are you coming for walkies? Kitty? Oops. You're very brave. Now obviously I am driving to Piano by myself, so I'm not going to be able to film any of the drive there, and I doubt I'm going to be allowed to film in the jewellery shop where I have to get my earring from either. So what we'll do is we'll come back, and on the way back I'll show you some of the beautiful little viewpoints along the coast road. Okay? I think this is the shop I bought them in. Let's see. Okay, so that was a success. He did me a really good deal. So he took the one earring that I had left in part exchange, and I got a whole new pair of earrings. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And now, what else can I do while I'm here? Could get some fresh pasta, but we're not really eating much pasta at the moment. Maybe I'll just stop at the little supermarket and see what they've got at the delicatessen. Un po' di pasta al forno, un vaschetta piccola, un po' più grande. Perfetto, sì. E due pistacchio e cioccolato.
Pistacchio e cioccolato.
Okay, let's get back onto the coast road and go look at some of those beautiful views. There are all sorts of viewpoints along the coast road, but if you know it well, you know that some of the best views are not where the viewpoints are. For example, here from the road, you have no idea that this is beneath you. Now that rock sticking out in the sea there is called the San Germano, and this beach just below it here is Tordigliano. And you can only get to it by boat or a very, very scary pathway somewhere along the coast road. It's got no amenities, no bathroom, no bar, no restaurant, nothing at all. Just a beautiful, wild, windswept beach. Same view from the other side. And this is a lovely view when it's windswept and thundery and stormy. It looks really beautiful from here. Okay, this is my last stop before I go home. And I'm just about literally 15 meters along from where I just stopped. And you can just see a bit more down there now. We didn't use the tomatoes I picked because I bought lunch at the deli and then we went out for pizza in the evening. Perfetto, grazie. Did you know that a popular kids' pizza topping in Italy is pizza with hot dogs and fries on it? We ate down on the beach at the Blue Star Gazebo, catching up with friends. Tommy! Tommy, Sto mettendo mia pizza.
Papà mangia sempre di tutti. Papà
È vero?
Papà.
Che hai mangiato mezzo la mia pizza l'ultima volta.
Quando mai?
Okay, I'm going to use those tomatoes that we picked yesterday, and I've used some of them already in a salad, but I'm going to do a cannellini and tomato salad because it's too hot to cook them. We don't want to cook anything. So what I'm going to do is just throw a load of ingredients together. I've got some tinned cannellini beans. Yes, it'd be nice if they were fresh, but I don't have any fresh, so I'm going to use these. And add some cherry tomatoes, some cucumber. I might have to go and find another cucumber. I would have added some trapea red onion, but I haven't got any, so I've got shallots, so that'll do, but very finely cut. Some lemon juice, olive oil, salt and pepper, and maybe a bit of feta cheese.
C'è qualcosa che posso fare, amore?
Yes. Can you go and see if there's any cucumbers upstairs?
Okay.
I only need one.
Non ti danno fastidio questi animali? No, faccio io. Fai tu?
No, open it, it'll fly away. Take it outside.
C'è un altro là, chiappiamo anche quest'altro. Even if not request, I bring some tomatoes. This very beautiful tomatoes. Come on, Nicki. Stai aspettando qua? Ah, come sei bravo. You are very lovely duck. Ecco qua.
Grazie, amore.
Anche se non me l'hai chiesto, ho portato qualche pomodoro.
Ah, well. Okay, in the meantime, I've been chopping vegetables. So I've chopped some tomatoes, a bit of cucumber and some shallots. I'm going to do another cucumber. Now, our cucumbers, they're different from the ones that I get in the supermarket in England. They've got little spikes on them, which are very easy to knock off, but they're also very tough skinned. So you don't really want to eat the skin. So I always peel them. In England, I don't need to peel cucumbers. So it's obviously just a different make. While I'm doing this, I wanted to mention two things. One, in the last video, we showed Carlo's mum, Adelina, and we showed Tommaso, Carlo's son, and we didn't show Sky or Nicola. They're still here. They're both absolutely fine. Just checking that's okay. They're both here today, actually. They've got a day off from work, and Sky is outside relaxing, sunbathing in the garden, and Nicola is relaxing on the sofa just over there. So they're both absolutely fine. Just wanted to let you know. And one other thing I wanted to mention, somebody asked me to talk about in a video why I never mention or go to Rome. Well, we have been to Rome. We've been to Rome many, many times. I actually even lived in Rome for a while when I was younger. It's not my favourite city. It's somewhere that I don't really go unless I need to. It's Rome. If we were going to drive from here to Rome, it's about 3.5 hours. And it's actually about the same from, maybe a bit less from our house in Tuscany. But it's just, I just don't have any reason to go there. I mean, I've done all the sites. We've visited many times and just wandered around as tourists. I've lived there for a few months. And yeah, it's just somewhere that we don't really need to go to for anything very often. Carlo, do you have anything to say about Rome?
I love Rome.
You love Rome?
Yeah, I like. It's a large city. I don't like very much large city, but for visiting, for exploring, it is, yeah, I like.
You like it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my favourite city. I always get a funny feeling when I go to Rome, and I don't know why. I remember going once when I was about 18 and I was with friends, and I got very, very homesick while I was there, and I couldn't wait to get away. And I think pretty much every time I've gone back, I've ended up with that weird sense of homesickness and that something's not quite right. And it's nothing to do with Rome in itself, I don't think. It's just how I felt that one time, that every time I go there, I remember that. It's very odd. I've got absolutely no reason to not like Rome. And I don't not like it. It's just that I don't feel comfortable there for some strange reason. And I really couldn't explain why. But it's a lovely city.
Quello che mi piace di Roma è che, ti ricordi una volta abbiamo affittato le biciclette e siamo andati in giro?
That was fun. That was before Sky.
Quella era prima di Sky. Io ho un ricordo bellissimo di quello, perché era bello prendere la bicicletta, abbiamo girato tutto il giorno, abbiamo girato mezza Roma ed era bello, è stato bello, mi è piaciuto.
Yeah, and we've had nice times there as well. That time when we went to the zoo with Sky and she was roller skating.
Sì.
The time that we went during COVID and it was all empty and it was just us.
Appunto. E perché non ti piace?
It's not that I don't like it. It's that I get a weird feeling when I'm there. I get a weird feeling that I'm unsettled and homesick, and I normally just can't wait to go home after I go to Rome. Do you remember that time I went to visit friends and I was supposed to stay for 2 or 3 nights, and after one night I cancelled and came home?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't know.
It's weird.
Anyway, I've made the salad. This is it. It's very simple. It's cannellini beans, cherry tomatoes, cucumber, red onion, salt, pepper, lemon juice, and I think I'll put some feta cheese in there as well. Last night it was Rosie's birthday, so Elizabeth's youngest daughter. She was 9. So we had, as Elizabeth always does, a beach party. Because they're working on the beach and the boats are all there and every day is a work day, it makes more sense to sort of have a party on the beach. And it was really nice last night, actually. It was the night of the eclipse. So we had, and there's also there's a ballet festival in Positano at the moment. So there was a stage set up behind where they're working, and there was live music on the stage, and there was the moon coming up with the eclipse. All the kids running around. There were cupcakes, really, really nice birthday cake. And there was a few people who watch our videos who came along to the party too. So we sat and chatted to them. And it was a really nice evening. We really enjoyed ourselves. And we were out till about 10:30 in the evening. Very late for us.
Sì, io mi sono divertito e la torta era buonissima.
Yeah, it's a shame there wasn't any left. Now, what are we going to have with that? Because that's not enough for lunch for 4 people. Huh?
Non so.
Mozzarella?
Yeah, we have
Should I do a caprese, or is that too much tomato?
No, per me non sono mai troppi pomodori.
Okay. I have to go back and get some basil then.
Oh no, adesso vai tu.
No.
Come no?
No.
Questa non mi sembra una caprese.
No, I changed my mind. I'm going to do bruschetta with mozzarella and pomodoro and basilico.
Wow.
Gonna go and get some basilico.
Ma vaffanculo. Ma queste donne non me la poteva dire prima, così li prendevo prima. Uff, che palle. What a shame. Basilico is gone now. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm going to make some bruschetta. Non bruschetta, bruschetta. That's how you pronounce it. Right, Carlo?
Right.
And basically what I'm going to do is I squashed a bit of garlic, and I've just squashed it with the back of the knife, mix it with some tomato and basil. Wasn't much basil in the garden, unfortunately, but got a little bit. And I've put some slices of bread in the toaster. So I'm toasting them first. Then I'm going to put them under the grill with some mozzarella on to melt the mozzarella. And then I'll put the tomato on top of the mozzarella so that the tomato doesn't get cooked. We don't want cooked tomato on our bruschetta. And that's it. So I've got I think I'll just do it here. So what I'll do is I'll just sprinkle a bit of olive oil on these. And then I've got some lovely fresh buffalo mozzarella here, which is almost a shame. It's very, very milky as well. So best to cut it first, let some of the milk out. It's quite big chunks. Okay.
L'antipasto è quello è il primo piatto.
No, guarda, è poco. Non so come fare. Last week we mentioned that we don't expect Sky and Nicola to look after the garden while we were away because they work very long hours and they don't have much free time. The other thing that we don't expect them to do at all is to bring the gas down to the house. So we're not on the gas mains here, and we have to get our gas in big canisters and bring it down all the steps to the house. It's quite a dangerous thing to do. You need to be pretty strong. We use a carrello, which is basically the Italian word for cart, but it's like a caterpillar wheeled electric cart that carries heavy things up and down steps. Carlo has been driving one of them for about 40 years. He knows exactly how to maneuver it. It's very, very hard to maneuver, especially if it's slightly damp or slippery underground. Our gas is arriving this morning. We've got an appointment at 8:30 at the road to go and pick it up, and Carla's going to bring it back down again. And it has been raining last night. It rained all night long, so it's very damp and slippery, which makes it just that little bit more dangerous. I have shown this process before. Many of you will have already seen it. Some of you won't, but that's okay. What we show here is our daily lives. So a lot of things in our daily lives, as in your daily lives, are repetitive. We do the same things again and again. And of course, we need the gas to cook with, to heat our water. So once or twice a year, Carlo has to do this big chore. Today's the day, but it's been raining overnight, so it is slippery. So it might be a bit awkward, especially down here, getting back up to the house because it doesn't tend to dry out down there very quickly. So we'll see how it goes, but we're going to see how long it takes today. Okay, so I'm currently at the top of the steps. So somebody's left a carrello here. This isn't ours. Somebody is bringing up their gas canisters here, possibly empty. And then here, this is some more gas canister deliveries. It's obviously gas delivery day today. Here's somebody else's carrello, which they'll obviously be using later. And here's ours and Carlo.
Hello.
Hello.
Non ce l'ho più l'età per fare queste cose.
But we'll go for a walk first, yeah? With the dogs.
Sì, però devo aspettare che arrivano.
Questi sono quelli vuoti?
Sì, sì.
These are the empty ones. So he's just brought these up. Obviously
Sì.
has to change the empty ones for the full ones. Okay, so the gas man is not here yet, so he could be arriving, God knows when, at any time. So I'm going to take dogs for a walk, leave Carlo here to meet the gas man, and we'll meet up later.
Ok, ci vediamo dopo. Bye.
Perché non si va più.
Ma perché hai avuto i punti?
Vicino a una così, dietro non si tagliava.
Sto cercando di riprendere un po' le forze, perché adesso mi aspetto di portarlo giù ed ogni volta è un'impresa, perché non so se ce la faccio. L'ultima volta era, non lo so, l'anno scorso, quindi è difficile portarlo giù.
I've come on ahead to get this old duvet because it has been raining all night, so it's very, very wet outside, especially down here at the entrance of the house where the sun doesn't really ever hit, so it's very, very slippery. And we're going to lay this down on some wooden planks, which are wet, and put the wooden planks on the steps that come up to the house. And it's the most tricky maneuver and potentially the most dangerous as well. Normally Luke is here to help Carla do this, but he's not here today, so I'm going to have to try and give him a hand. It's a bit scary.
Serve un altro straccio così, perché è troppo bagnato le tavole e scivola su. Quindi prendiamo un altro e nel frattempo tolgo queste tre, così lo faccio più leggero. Queste li puoi riportare su, le altre tre le prendo a spalla, le rimetto sopra e vengo su.
Ok. Okay, we now have gas at home. We left home at 8 o'clock this morning. That's the time that you started going up. You're supposed to meet the gas man at 8:30. Take away an hour and a half for the dog walk. It is now 11:20. So that's how long it takes us to get gas for the house, for cooking, for heating the water.
Sì. Ma adesso dovremmo trovare il modo di fare differentemente, perché io non ce la faccio più a fare questo. È pericoloso. È pericoloso anche se sei giovane e hai 20 anni, a maggior ragione ancora di più per me che non ho 20 anni. Quindi dobbiamo trovare un modo alternativo.
Is there one?
Sì.
Yes, go and live in Tuscany.
Sì. Metteremo qualcosa di elettrico per riscaldare l'acqua.
Yeah.